This is the Say It Can't Gamer, and you are live with the MMA-Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes.
Boom, 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 boom.
No way.
Yes, from the Queen Studios of New York is John Gotti III, the real deal. Chad Mendes versus Myles jury. Conor versus Khabib in Russia. And a whole lot more shit with the MMA-Holes Hour. MMA-Holes! Yeah!
Wonderful.
MMA-Holes Hour. We are live. Hello, everybody. We are live, and we are wonderful.
Wonderful.
It's good to see everyone on a Monday night. It's good to be here. It's good to be alive. To have my MMA-Holes shirt on, touching the nipples. And here we go. Check this out. Ouch! Every time we do an MMA-Holes Hour, ouch! There's always an ouch, 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 ouch. And another ouch happened this weekend at CES New York. John Gotti III finishes his opponent. 30 seconds. Crazy stuff over here. Right over here. John Gotti faced Eddie the Sledgehammer Hawes. Wonderful. TKO. Round 1, 32 seconds. Courtesy of MyMMAnews.com. I met a couple of guys over there from My MMA News. Kyle Carroll wrote an article over there. Shout out to Kyle Carroll. MyMMAnews.com. That's right. Tonight, we're going to talk about a bunch of stuff. Chad Mendes fighting Myles jury. Conor McGregor versus Khabib in Russia. There's been rumblings about that, but nothing officially said. So we're going to discuss it tonight on the MMA Holes. Check this out. John Gotti III. What I'm going to do is this. First of all, I want to ask this chat room, how are you? The answer is...
Wonderful.
Yes, that's the answer. I don't accept any other answers but that answer. Wonderful. So how is everyone in the chat? Hope everyone's wonderful. How many people in the chat saw the live stream and how many people actually watched the fight? John Gotti III, who finished his opponent with 31 seconds in the first round. Let me know in the chat how many people saw the fight, because it doesn't matter. I'm just going to show you anyway. I'm going to show you if you saw it or if you didn't see it, and we're going to talk about it, and we're going to discuss his second pro fight. He was on the MMA Holes, real nice guy. Like to say a friend of the show, John Gotti III. Nice young lad. Well, not a lad. Nice young Italian. There you go. Wonderful. Connected and firing pretty. This is Steve Johnson. Wonderful. It was fixed, bro. This is Vigo. Vigo, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't say it to his face, but we'll discuss. Because this show, we don't avoid anything. We're going to open up the phone lines, and a lot of people in the chat were saying it was fixed. You can make an argument. But we're going to watch. Let me know. Did you see the fight? CES New York. And as you guys answer me, 10 more likes. There we go. 10 more likes. Let's dance with Bruce Buffer. Yeah, Monday.
I've got 10 more likes.
10 more likes.
I've got 10 more likes. Fuck you, dislikes.
Yeah.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
All right, we're going to get to the bottom of this. Now, like I said before, if you're just jumping in right now, John Gotti III was on the show 2 times on the show, and I think he's a very nice man. He's wonderful. Okay? Takes care of his opponent in the first round. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the Instagram over here. And thank you, John Gotti, for the follow on Twitter. Thank you very much. You are wonderful. John J. Gotti 38_. That's where you can find him on Instagram. Go give him a follow over here. Now, there was a video posted on here that Gotti put up, and it's Charlie Cigars. So check out Charlie Cigars. I'm going to play this video, okay? This is someone holding up a cell phone, and it's not going to be the best quality in the world, but let's just watch, okay? Let's all watch. Let's discuss this, okay? Now, seeing it live, the place was electrifying. And shout out to Jimmy Birchfield Jr. and the whole group over there at CES. You guys always do a great job. And thanks for letting us chill at the VIP section. It was fun. We got to hang out with the media over there. Domenico 101 was there. Kyle Carroll. There was another guy. I can't remember his fucking name. Nice guy. Also, I got to give a shout out to the MMA Takedown. The MMA Takedown. See, I don't know if you can see them. They actually interviewed me. So when that interview comes up, you'll see me with the MMA Takedown. Another wonderful, wonderful channel over there. But I want to get to the bottom of this, okay? Because everyone's like, oh, fake, 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 fake. The room exploded when John Gotti was walking and DMX was playing. He was walking to the cage. And let me just paint a picture for you guys, because unfortunately, you couldn't watch me. You just watched me watching the fight. I couldn't really show the fight because I was going to get whacked. So I didn't want that to happen. John Gotti's walking. The third is walking to the cage. Swag, confidence. Steps in the cage, looks focused. His opponent looked big, burly, and strong. The crowd hushes down. There's tension in the air. And it doesn't even get past a minute in the fight. It doesn't get past, 31 seconds. Check this out.
Come on, John! Come on, John!
All right, so now there's a lot of poking, testing each other. John Gotti looks very confident, poised, wide legs. Tries to kick out the lead leg. John Gotti, the third, returns the favor. Listen to that fucking crowd. They were roaring. Over 400 people were there. Here's that leg kick again. Okay, so Gotti's hunting. Hunting. Boom! With the counter. Cracks him with the counter. Now Eddie falls to the floor and immediately covers up. Apparently he appears to be hurt. And here comes John Gotti III coming in with some hammer fists. Just cracking the shit out of him. That's it, on top of the cage. There he is, John Gotti III. Cracks. Ouch. Finito in the first round. The MMA-Holes. What do you guys say? Now, everyone is saying this. And I'm going to do something different tonight. I'm going to open up the phone lines immediately. Okay? I want to hear your thoughts. Okay? This crowd is a goddamn bunch of lunatics. But I will open up the phone lines and I want to hear what you guys think. Is John Gotti the real deal? John Gotti III. Now, I saw two of his fights, two of his pro fights, both finishes in the first round. And I have to say, being there, it looked like it was legit. It was fast. It was quick. John Gotti III cracks him, counters, and puts away his opponent on the floor. Doesn't even give him a chance to get back up. What do you guys say in the chat? Let's say hello. Who's in there? Olympia Lowlife. Vlad is there. This is Ghost Punch. Nerd Slaughter says Filthy Animal. Nuri Muhammad. He got clipped. It's easy to see, says Nuri Muhammad. And you know what? I have to say, I think it's legit. I don't know. I mean, listen, I know there's money and they want to. Is his opponent that good? All right. That's what we have to look at. Maybe, he's getting fed opponents that just aren't top notch. This man's now 0-2, right? Eddie the Sledgehammer Hawes. Let's check him out over here. Eddie. He was a big dude. Eddie the Sledgehammer Hawes. Let's go like this. We'll copy and paste that shit. And this is on MyMMAnews.com. All right, hold on. Let's go like this. The Sledgehammer. Here's his opponent over here. He's a big fucking guy. Now, of course, he's an AMI champ. All right. I mean, listen, he is an AMI champ. You got to go there. But he is 0-2 as a pro. He lost, let's see, round 1 of 5. So he got fucking knocked out in this one too. He got knocked down twice. So would he fall for Albert Tully? He fall for him too? I mean, I don't know. Submission choke. Now look at this shit. His last fight was a submission choke, and then all of a sudden he became a pro. Not sure how. Off of 1 win. A couple of canceled bouts. 2 losses. How the fuck did he go pro How is this guy? All right. Now I'm just looking at this for the first time because God forbid I do some research. 2 wins, and both by knockout. A submission, cancel bout, submission loss as well. 2 cancel bouts. He gets a win over here. Cancel bout, and then all of a sudden he's a pro. So, guys, this is what I'm going to say. Yes, the opponents haven't been top-notch, but this is only his second pro fight with John Gotti III. So he got caught. I don't think it was fixed. I don't understand how this man's a pro, to be honest. I mean, I'm not sure how this works. This is his AMI record. I don't... A main vacant title, middleweight at 185. So that's how he got this belt over here. So there we go, guys. I mean, it's the opponent, right? It's the opponent. Chris Gotti got some real power in those hands. He does, NH. He does. I mean, listen, the guy hits hard. He does hit hard. But what I like that they're doing with CES is they're molding him. And John Gotti III said that he's in no rush to get, jump into these big organizations, the UFC or Bellator. He's in no rush. He wants to slowly build that resume. He wants to build his skills and mold himself to be a fully well-rounded mixed martial artist. Me, I don't think it was fixed. And it's not because I don't want to get whacked. I'm just being totally honest with you. If I thought it was fixed, it was, listen, I had to look at it a million times. And we'll look at it one more time over here. I had to look at it a million times. And I honestly don't think it was fixed. This is on John Gotti. Check him out. JGotti38_. We're going to watch it again. There he is on top of the cage, celebrating, flexing. Check it out. Now, guys, this is CES New York. It happened on Friday night. Fantastic job over there at CES. But check this out. There it is. Yeah, he got clipped. The guy got clipped. John Gotti for the win. 2-0 pro fighter extraordinaire. Let's look at the chat room. Beating Gotti is harmful to your life. Chris, you are drinking the fake news Kool-Aid, says Vigo Stockholm. The 2 guys he beat have a stunning 1 win combined. A hashtag sledgehammer, says Marky Wahoo. Chris, whatever is in your scotch, pass that shit around. I'm going with Vigo on this one. He's a Jew, and Jews always know what's going on, says Vlad. Most harmful substance to you and to others, Gotti, number 1. Underbosses chanting his name. Jesus Christ. Fucking ruthless. Fucking ruthless. Well, listen, I'm not saying this because he's a nice guy who was on the show. I'm being real. I'm being real here. He got clipped. Clipped by a punch. Yeah, he got clipped. Listen, look at the guy he fought. I don't understand. Look at who he fought. All right? Yeah, he's a big, strong guy. But how the hell is he even a pro? And I'm not even criticizing Gotti for this. I'm just saying, I think this man lost fair and square. He shouldn't be in the cage with the kid. All right? And listen, can you blame CES? Can you blame any of these regional promotions for, if you have a guy with a name or a guy that has some flash, of course you're going to feed him some cans, right? What's up, Shan Wood? How you doing? Of course you're going to do that. Right? I mean, come on. The first guy that Gotti faced was a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu specialist, and Gotti fucking smashed him on the floor. All right, let's see what we got over here. Here's John Gotti III. There he is, all musculature. And here's his first opponent, Johnny Adams. Let's check this kid out. Here we go. Some belts over here. That always looks nice, right? Some hardware. And we scroll through. Okay, he lost to John Gotti, the strikes, and submission. So in a pro, he hasn't been good. But check this out, guys. This is his first opponent. Now, guys, yes, he did lose his pro debut. And his second one he lost as well. But look at his amateur results over here. Okay? The kid won 4 straight. He legitimately won 4 straight fights. Had some time over here. Yeah, he's got some L's. 3 in a row, 3 down. 4 in a row, 4 down. And then, actually, hold on a second. 5. And then, boom, he puts a 4-fight win streak. So he did his time, this kid. The first kid did his time with 4 wins. And check this out. All submissions. All submissions. So his first opponent, yeah, maybe this was a more formidable opponent over here. Johnny Adams. But when it comes down to it, the second opponent, yeah, I mean, listen, Eddie Hawes is Eddie Hawes. What do you guys think? Let me know. CES building Gotti up, not rushing him, says NH. I agree. Maybe he got a couple of expensive suits and a free screening at the Gotti movies. Stelio too. Gotti is on the sauce. Chris in chat, would you fight Gotti for a few grand, maybe 20 G's? Says Filthy Animal. No. No. There's so many reasons why I would never fight a man named Gotti. It's just not happening. How did the midget lose? Says Filthy Animal. All right, so Filthy Animal is speaking on someone else that was on the card. All right, check this out. My MMA news. I'm going to give these guys a pop over here because real cool people over here. Evil Eddie, Kyle Carroll, who we met over here. Real nice guy who wrote this article. Check them out. I have a link on our website. You can go check out their article over here. And Filthy Animals, speaking of another gentleman that was on the show. And let's just go through what you guys know about on this card. First of all, Matt Secor. Congrats to Matt Secor. All right? A gentleman comes in on short notice and gets fucking put away real quick. Matt Secor for the win. Good job for him. And the next fight I want to talk about is this one here. Miguel Restrepo versus Billy Joe Vanella. Okay, Billy Joe Vanella was on our show. And, man, it was an ugly night for Billy Joe Vanella. It didn't work out too well. Real nice guy. But, yeah, in the third round, yeah, was not looking good. Keep an eye on Miguel Restrepo. Speaking of Luis Serrano, the matchmaker over there. And Miguel Restrepo is someone to look out for. We're going to keep our eye on that guy over there, Miguel Restrepo. But CES did a good job. It was a fun card. Fun card. And I have a link in the description if you want to see the entire fights. So, yeah. And it goes, Chris, wee! Filthy Animal, I don't think Colby would fuck you, says Nori Muhammad. What's up, Nori? All right. You guys are laughing about that. If it gets broken up before you die, so what's the big deal, says Marky Wahoo. So Marky's saying, all right, so Marky, would you fight? All right, let me know in the chat. For 20 grand, would you get in a cage with John Gotti III? He's got 2 pro wins, whether you say he fights cans or not. He has 2 pro wins, or if you say it's fixed or not. Would you get in the cage with John Gotti III, yes or no? Let me know in the chats. Check this out over here. We are live on our website as well. Ooh, sassy. We are live on the website. There I am. And check it out. That's a fancy pants website over there. Go to the next page, and you got the message board where you can drop in some stuff, and I can peek in and see what's going on over there. And see, you guys are really into this flat earth shit. But yeah, Gokhan Saki versus Michael Bisping. We could talk about that. Chad Mendes versus Myles Jury. We're going to be talking about that. Cyborg going to boxing. And there's John Gotti III. So we're going to talk about some topics, but I want to know, chat room, would you get in for 20 grand? For 20 G's, I'd get in there with my mama, says Vlad. Michael Anzalone says the MMA-Holes, yes. For 20 G's, a grand, yes. So Michael Anzalone, you would, hold on a second. I don't believe you. For 20 grand, Michael Anzalone, you would get in a cage with John Gotti III. 20 grand, I think you guys are all full of shit. You can't even go to a goddamn meetup, and you're going to go to and get in a cage. Stop it. 20 grand, I get in there for forfeit after the first. I get clipped, says Filthy Animal. Absolutely, says The Girth. 20 grand, I take a beating and be first in line, says Marky Wahoo. I get in the cage with him if they paid me to dive. Yeah. All right, I'm going to open up the phone lines. 516-522-0267. 516-522-0267. The number is right down there. And I want to know, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what do you think? John Gotti III, is he the real deal? Is he not? Was it a fake fight? Was he fighting cans? What do you think? Let me know. I would on the real, says Deathstroke. So Deathstroke says I would get in there. Gotti's a flat earther, says Vigo. Raymond Knight says that's a year's pay. Hell yeah. So Raymond Knight says fuck it. I'll do it. Yeah, but here's the deal. Would you get in the cage with a man named John Gotti? Come on, guys. Let's be realistic. What's up, T-Man? What's going on, T-Man, in the chat? Try me, says Michael Anzalone. Come to Cali says Deathstroke. I get knocked out for 20 grams. No problem. So Vlad would get knocked out for 20 grand. It's more than just the knockout, though, guys. Talk about devastating KO. Says Steve Johnston. I would lose happily, says Stelio 2. It was fixed, says CC Ryder. NH says, NH, get on the phone lines. Says Vigo. Sub team man Marky Wahoo says, not even a question in my mind. No bullshit. That's a ref. Not like I'm gonna win. So what's he gonna be pissed at? Okay, so Marky Wahoo said he would get in there. He's fresh blood, so much need. Says Raymond Knight. Hey team man, says Michael Anselmo. Raymond Knight says, would he get in the cage with a man named Bulger? Okay, 20 grand. You can move to Austin and use that for a down payment for a tiny house, is Filthy Animal. Could be a real tiny house, though. I mean, I know it's cheaper over there, but 20 grand. Jay Smooth, 20 years since they made the conference finals. Okay. I would fight respectfully, says Deathstroke. I actually would. So, T-Man, you would get in the cage with John Gotti III. All right. Yo-Yo A-Holes. What's up, Cece? What's going on? If you're just jumping in right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are live on the website as well over here. Check it out. The MMA-Holes with 9,927 subscribers are flowing and going strong over here on the website and on YouTube simulcasting. So you can check that shit out. Link in the description. Chris H., what's up? How y'all been? We've been good. Texas does have awesome real estate prices, says Steve Johnson. It does. I'd fight him and call myself Sammy the Bull, says WMMA scene now. What's up, WMMA? What doesn't seem there, it is, I feel, not done when he said it. Been a minute, crew? Chris H., it's been a minute. I'm just saying I would do it. So, T-Man, you would get in the cage, John Gotti III, and let him punch you right in the face and take the 20 G's. Tiny house starts at 60 grand, bruh. They are small but cheap as fook. This is Filthy Animal. Shanwood, after this season, okay, what are we talking about, 20 years? I'd flip the 20 and be the male version of Cash Me Outside. Catch me outside. Catch me outside. A raccoon kicked the tiny house door down. I do it for 5. What's the worst that could happen? You get knocked out and wake up to a check. I guess that's a good point. All right. Here's why I wouldn't do it. Now, I said I would get into a cage with a lot of these guys and get knocked out. But what if he like slips, right? What if you get a lucky shot in or some shit like that and you catch him? What if you catch him? What if you knock out John Gotti III? Then what happens? How you getting out of that cage? I am turning out hockey and I'm tuning out hockey and concentrating on the goddamn celebrity on air. It's true. Hold on a second. There is a goddamn celebrity. Woo! My trophy was very far away from me. That's right. I'm a goddamn fucking celebrity. And it is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I got to take a poop, says Grego and Blaze. Mystic Moss would KO Gotti inside 1. That's true. Now, if you clip his ass, then what? This is Marky Wahoo. That's the problem. That's the big problem. You got to make sure you don't throw a punch. Let's see. The first leg kick he throws, I go down to Stelio. All right. Fair enough. I'm knocking his weak ass out, says Grego and Blaze. So Grego and Blaze says, I'm knocking him out. Our dinosaur's a hoax. No, well, you know what? I get I get the the conspiracy theories out there where people say that dinosaurs aren't real, and we can get into that, but that's for another show. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Fuck it. Motherfucking. Topics. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the MMA-Holes Hour. We do this every Monday. We're going to be live on Wednesday and Friday as well for Fuqua Friday. And UFC 224 is right around the corner. Right over here. This is the card where we're going to hit
10,000 subscribers! Yes, we're going to hit 10,000 subscribers. It's going to be wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Amanda Nunes versus Raquel Pennington. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Lesbians.
Fap. Fap.
Ah,
Fap. Fap.
lesbians. Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Raquel Pennington, Amanda Nunes going down, and we will be doing our goat milk. So jump in on that. Get your picks in. Link in the description to that as well. I think Raquel Pennington's going to die. All right. Souza versus Gastelum will be going down. And yeah, I love this fight. I think it's the best fight on the card. Mackenzie Dern versus Cooper. She's coming back, and Mackenzie Dern has flashed some vajayjay lips. So tune in for that. Lineker versus Kelleher. Belfort versus Machida as the retirement fight. And like I said before, this, I'm pumped up about the baby. This card, well, it's a Brazil card and it's a shitty pay-per-view. Let's just be honest, right? I think we can be honest about that. We're going to get into more detail about that on Wednesday. But let's talk about this for a second over here. Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov in Russia. Now, I say fake news. I believe fake news because there's nothing set in stone. There's nothing about it. I've heard rumblings about it, but there's nothing about it right now. I'm just going to put it out there, okay? Conor versus Khabib. Look at me. Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov will happen. That's right. Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov will happen.
Wonderful.
And it will be wonderful, wonderful. Now, the question is this. Is it going to happen in Russia? I don't think so. I really don't. I'm hearing that they're reserving the stadium. They're preparing the date. We don't even know what is up with Conor legally. But I guess what they have to do is they have to put aside a stadium or arena to just make sure, just in case Conor gets off, they could put something together and make some big cash. I don't think the Russia thing will happen. I don't know. Especially with Conor throwing not a dolly, but a hand truck through a fucking bus window. I feel that Conor would die in Russia. So I say no. I say absolutely not. I say Conor versus Khabib in Russia is not going to happen. But they will fight either Vegas or Madison Square Garden. What do you guys think in the chat? Conor McGregor versus Khabib. Will the fight happen? And where, if it does? General Chris says Joey Faggoter. Hey, what's up, Joey Faggoter? What's going on? Ninja's arsehole does not taste gut, I bet. Or good. Gut. I don't think it tastes good either. Khabib will smash your boy, says CC Ryder. And it's possible. Anything's possible. No way I fight that huge is going to be in Russia. Vegas is Almond Brothers. And I concur. And Gregor and Blaze is like, I don't even know what the hell that is. Yes, it will be. It will, but only in Vegas, says Dana. And yeah, Dana never lies. But listen, Vegas or New York, two places where they can really fucking cram some peeps in and drag some money out of your pocket. So I think those are the two spots. Dinosaurs would eat manlets, says Vigo. Unknown caller, you're alive with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
It's Smooth. What's going on?
Jay Smooth, welcome to the show, my man. What's going on?
Hey, before I get into my point, I want to give a shout out to Edmund Taverdian and to Don King for giving us that sacrifice on Saturday. Because Triple G murdered that motherfucker, and both of them should be in prison for what they did to that poor Armenian man. He had no business being in that ring.
He definitely looked like he was related to Edmund. He definitely looked like he came from the same vagina over there, and he got destroyed by Triple G. Did you see it live?
I did, and to be honest with you, it looked like a lamb being fed to an angry god as like sacrifice or some shit, because he looked like he didn't belong in there. And Edmund, with all of his head movement philosophy, couldn't teach him any head movement because he just ate Triple G punches all night long.
I tell you what, the to finish the fight, that was fucking brutal. Triple G looked like, he looked so fucking fast and powerful. This guy had nothing. He was just like, oh, fuck, stop him, stop him. Triple G was relentless in putting him away. That was some finish.
It was very violent, especially when he hit him in the back of the head. And you just see the guy just lying down like, fuck my life. What the fuck did I just do? Like,
yeah.
Why did I decide to do this shit?
that was supposed to be Canelo Alvarez, and then Canelo Alvarez has the whole steroid thing, and now Edmund brings this guy in. What's up with Edmund? So was it now he's just going to hang out in boxing? He's going to just ruin people's careers over there? Is that what's going on?
I tell you what, ever since Ronda Rousey, man, he really did fall off. And you know what? It's weird that him and Don King were working with the same guy, because both of them are at that point in their life where they can't represent anyone of true character. So they have to get these journeymen or fucking cans and hope that a miracle happens.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was unwatchable. I mean, I didn't catch it live, but I saw the replay, and I mean, it was impressive what Triple G did to him, but goddamn, I mean, that was a rough watch. Jay Smooth in the chat, Deathstroke OG says, Jay is a very disturbed young man. Well, what is your response to that?
That means I'm doing my job, and clearly he's concerned because I post like a school shooter and it disturbs him. So I'm glad that he's disturbed by that.
All right, Jay Smooth live on the MMA-Holes. Now I know you have something to say about a young John Gotti III. So let's all pull up some popcorn and start chewing on it, because I have a feeling this is going to be good.
Yeah, as far as this fight goes, I'm sorry, but hey, he looked good against the two guys that he fought, but you know, I have to see him fight a little bit more before I can call him legit. But that's just me.
Yeah, here's the thing. What are you going to do? This guy's a name, right? Let's be serious here. You're not going to give him the best guys out there, right? Now, people are saying that this guy took a dive, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I don't think he's that good. I honestly don't think the second guy was that good, this guy Eddie. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe he did take a dive, but I don't see it. I just think the guy got caught.
Well, I'll put it to you like this. The fact that he jumped to being a pro after getting knocked out in, 2 straight fights, it is a little suspicious, but at the same time, it makes sense because maybe they tried to give him an opponent that wouldn't be too much of a threat to him. Maybe he did take a full-on dive, but he probably was somebody that's like, you know what, I really don't want to lose, but I'm sure the money for getting my ass kicked will be good enough to cover the damage. Yeah,
that seems like the case. What do you think about the card this weekend, UFC 224? What are your thoughts on that beautiful pay-per-view?
It looks like another Brazilian pile of shit. with the co-main and main event is the only important fights. And to be honest with you, like you know what this card is missing? Instead of putting the Colby Covington and RDA fight in Chicago, which I get is to save Colby, if you somehow put that on that card, it would actually generate some interest just based off the fact that Colby Covington would be basically fighting an entire country.
You know what? That's a good point. You drop Colby Covington versus RDA on this card, it completely flips the card around. Doesn't make it the best pay-per-view ever, but there's a lot more juice. There's a lot more juice for this shit. When you have a main event, Amanda Nunes versus Raquel Pennington, and take nothing away from Raquel Pennington, 6 losses, 9-6 for God fucking sakes. But I mean, whatever. Take nothing away from her. Jesus Christ. Like, are we really? Is this really the main event? Amanda Nunes, Raquel Pennington. Is this really fucking happening?
You know what? I feel like this should have been like Amanda Nunes versus Cyborg or some shit. Like, I feel like Raquel Pennington was put there as some sort of placeholder because I'm like you. I don't know why the fuck she's in this fight or even why this is a main event. Really, if you're gonna put on a Brazil card like this, at least put Gastelum versus Jacare as the main event because that's the fight people care about. Once that fight is over, some people might say, you know what, fuck the main event.
It's true.
I'm done with this shit.
Jacare versus Kelvin is a fun fight. That's a fun fight right there. I mean, I have my I know where I'm leaning to in this fight, but I mean, it's going to be a fun one to watch. It really is going to be a fun one to watch. And, you know, maybe a little juice with Belfort versus Machida if this is a retirement fight. Okay, a little juice there. I mean, nothing crazy, but I'm a big fan of co-main main event. It's got to be something that we really look forward to. And like you said, once that fight is over, Gastelum versus Souza, yeah, I'm telling you. I mean, Brazil, they'll stay in their seats, but I'm having a feeling people are going to be changing the channel and even bailing on the pay-per-view because, I mean, I don't know. I don't see it really being too exciting.
And what's funny is the UFC is making an embedded series of this like anybody really gives a shit. You know what I mean?
Well,
I think it's pretty fucking funny.
It's you know, well, Amanda Nunes has been she's been crying and rightfully so, right? I'll give that to the lioness right? They really don't promote this woman. They don't, because she's not that girly girl. She talks like this, and she's like, and like you said, she looks like Michael Jackson. She doesn't have the look. She doesn't have, I mean, it's just, she's not very marketable when it comes to outside of Brazil,
You're
right?
gonna wrap one on one shoulder.
We got Vlad.
The other on the other shoulder.
Jumping in.
You're gonna need a fucking army to come take them belts off me.
I'm tuning in. Duran going to do a full pussy slip this time around.
All right, Vlad, thank you. Do you think that Mackenzie Dern will have the full vagina out? I mean, we got to see a lip. I don't know. It was beefy. Whatever we got to see was a little beefy the first time around. Do you think Dern's full chotch will come out, Jay?
You know what? The first time we saw what looked like to be like a loose bacon strip, I have a feeling we're probably going to see the whole fucking bacon pan this time, because I don't know what it is with her and her ring gear, but that shit can never stay upright. And by the way, the girl she's fighting isn't too bad either.
No,
that's like, actually it's not bad. She has a better looking face though. Mackenzie Dern has like that weird donkey face with like the big teeth and shit.
Mm-hmm.
She looks like she looks like she ran in the Derby this weekend.
Yeah. What do you? Yeah, Mackenzie. Listen. I'm not going to just sit here and just rip people's looks apart. But yeah, she reminds me of like a Star Wars creature that you ride. Like, I don't know what it is. Her face, it looks like, I don't know, Jar Jar Binks maybe. I don't know what it is. It's something, but hey, listen, she's very curvy, and yeah, she looks like a good time to play around with, sure. But as a fighter too, yeah, she's got a little juice to her, right? 6-0. Finishing her opponents, and well, if she goes to a decision, you get to see something slip out. I mean, that's cool. I don't fucking know. I mean, it's tough to get excited about this card. I'm sorry. I mean, listen, maybe Nunez Pennington might be a fun one to watch, right? Maybe that'll be a fun one to watch. Possibly. But the thing is, I'm not going to wake up that morning and be like, oh, fuck, Pennington versus Nunez is tonight. Let me fucking wipe the crud out of my eyes and take a shower and jerk off and let's go get the beer. No, I'm not going to give a fuck about that fight in any way. But anyway. But
you know
Jay,
what? You know what's funny? Normally you don't get like really drunk on your stream. Like, you normally don't do that a lot. I think this might be a card where you might have to do it, because the majority of this is boring as fuck. And it's going to be a long time before the co-main and main event. So everybody get your weed and get your alcohol, because this is going to be boring and probably a long fucking night.
You know, it's funny that you say that. The last time I got loaded was September 9th, 2017. And it just so happened to be Amanda Nunes versus Valentina Shevchenko. That was the time where I was taking shots and I got completely blasted because I was like, fuck this fight. And I got annihilated. And I was puking after the stream. Maybe, just maybe, there will be a relapse as Amanda Nunes comes back into the cage.
And you know what? I'm starting to see a theme here. Every time Amanda Nunes fights, you get drunk. I think that might say something about either the division, or maybe it says something about her. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel the same way. Like, I need to be fucked up in order to enjoy this card, because I give more a fuck about the Chicago card than this.
I agree. Yeah, I think everything. Here's the deal. And Jay, any last thoughts before we I get onto this next whole thing?
Yeah, man, let's just try to enjoy this shit, because this card top to bottom is not the best. Let's just wait for next week. That's all I got to say.
That's it. All right, Jay, thanks for the call. Jay Smooth coming in. Now, what I want to talk about is this, okay? After this card over here, things get a lot more interesting. A lot more interesting. In fact, pay-per-view wise, I think till the end of the year, we are not going to see a bad pay-per-view. We are not going to see it. 225, 226, 27. We're not going to see a bad pay-per-view. So we just have to get past this. Amanda Nunes versus Raquel Pennington. We got Usman versus Maia. I'm very interested in this card. Till versus Wonderboy. Yes, thank you. This fight was supposed to happen before, and it's going to happen now. Rivera versus Moraes. Yeah, sure. That's a good one. Now, these are fight nights over here, okay? These are fight nights. I'm talking about, and they're good fight nights. I am talking about the pay-per-views. 225, Whitaker Romero is a stacked Chicago card. We have a couple of good fight nights over here. Look at Adesanya getting the main event spot. 226, Jesus Christ, take my fucking money. Take my money. This card is banging, and it's not even done being put together over here. 227, they're looking at Nate Diaz and possibly Conor McGregor with Khabib, or 228. There are these super fights that are coming down the road, and here's 227, and you got Cody TJ is the only thing on this card, but this is a good fight. The first one was fantastic. I think from this point on, we are not going to see another bad card. UFC 224, we just got to get past this shit. Now I'm going to show you something here, okay? We're going to go to the MMA-Holes, okay? Here we go. And we're going to go to playlists. Now, what did I say before? I said the last time I got fucking drunk was the last time Amanda Nunes fought. So let's go. Go to our pay-per-views. Scroll through. And where is it? Where is she? All right, here we go.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. So here we go, guys. I am completely annihilated. This is Amanda Nunes, right? Hold on a second. Is this the one? No, wait, hold on. Fight Buddies, pay-per-view stream. Yeah, Nunes Shevchenko 2. Okay. So every time Amanda Nunes fights, I feel like I have to get annihilated, right? Thanks to Marky Wahoo, by the way. Marky Wahoo referenced this video. I highly recommend you check out this stream, okay? Let's see. I think Michael Anzalone timestamped it. I'm going to, let's see. It's Amanda Nunes Shevchenko. And for the newer people, you're not going to know what we're talking about here. So I'm just going to show you a little bit. I got really drunk. There were donations for shots, and I got annihilated. We had 4,785 subscribers at the time. And it's funny. 5,000 subscribers ago. All right, here we go. Mystic Moss gets that win. I will take that. Thank you. Thank you. I got 2 wins tonight. Yeah, I'm going to fap all of you guys.
Fap.
That fight may have been the worst fight in UFC history, and I'll take the victory. I will take the victory strong. Nunez once is from Ducker. M241. Hydra. Let's get Jesse Bell Hill back in on the stream. If we could get Jesse back in on the stream, I could take a piss. I need a piss. But Amanda Nunes holds on to the belt. She beat. I can't talk. I'm so drunk, guys. I haven't. All right. So let me talk to you guys. If you are new to the MMA-Holes, I promise you, this is not normal. Jesse, welcome back to the show. And look, Jesse comes on and saves me. Do you see me?
Thank you. Yeah.
All right. So, can you explain to the people this is not a normal MMA-Holes show?
It's not a normal MMA-Holes show.
All right. So, anyway, we got it right. Jesse, you picked Amanda Nunes. All right. So, enough of that. If you want to watch the rest of the stream, just go to our... So, here's the deal. Amanda Nunes versus Shevchenko 2. It wasn't the worst fight ever, right? But it wasn't the greatest fight. It was, it was a decision. I was just rocked. I was rocked. I was so bummed that Amanda Nunes was in the main event. It was supposed to be Mighty Mouse, if I'm not mistaken, right? That was supposed to be Mighty Mouse. Who was he supposed to fight? Mighty Mouse is on the card. I just can't remember who the fuck he was supposed to fight. Hold on a second. Let me see something here. I'm curious now. Mighty Mouse. Oh, fuck. I don't remember who he was supposed to fight. My mind slipped me. But, yeah, I was fucking done. So what I did was I decided to take donations for shots. And I literally, what did I take? Like, I don't even know, man. I had about 15 fucking shots, and I was just a mess. Anyway, so go watch that. And if you do, put some comments on that video so I can go back. This card should smoke a blunt, says Cameron Olson. Hey, what's up, Cameron? What's going on? Yeah, listen, I'm not going to get that drunk as I was the last time. All right, I was so fucking wrecked. I was puking after the stream. It was so bad. That's not going to happen, but I will toss a couple back in honor of the MMA-Holes. But yeah, come on. After this pay-per-view, we are going to cruise. We're going to cruise to some good cards over there. So let's check that out afterwards. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Here we go. The MMA-Holes website. That's what we're live on to. Check this out on our message board. There's our wonderful, wonderful goat. Look at that face. Fucking goat. message board over here. And let's talk about, how about this in topics? Gokhan Saki is calling out Michael Bisping. Gokhan Saki calling out Michael Bisping. Now, he has a fight. Who is he fighting? He's fighting the black guy with the mustache. What the fuck's his name? Roundtree. Khalil Roundtree. Okay, I was fucking... Saki has a fight lined up, but he's already angling for a marquee matchup in the future. On Saturday, Michael Bisping was asked who he might fight should he move back up to 205. The division he competed in when he started in his MMA career back in 2004. The Count won 14 of the first 15 fights before moving to middleweight, where he became a star for the UFC, winning a championship in June 2016 and successfully defending it once. The next fight for Bisping's career could be his last, and number of names have been suggested for his retirement fight, including Nick Diaz and Lyoto Machida. Now Saki is throwing his name in the proverbial ring. And here we go. So Gokhan Saki with the little eyeballs and calling out MMA legend versus kickboxing legend Bisping. I know both of them. So Gokhan Saki versus Michael Bisping. Would you guys have any interest in Saki versus Bisping? Let me know in the chat with the yes or no. Let me know in the chat right now. Pennington beat Nunez. Says, I doubt that's going to happen. Did you sleep in the studio that night, Mark? I think I was on the couch. Bisping wants to get paid, says Stelio too. This stream is conking out. Someone get a good topic going, says Select Circle. Select Circle, where have you been? I've seen you in the comments section, and you've braved this section over here. Welcome to the chat, you cunt. No, says Michael Anzalone, doesn't want to see it. Still would rather see Bisping knock out Rockhold one more time, says... but it says Drunk Savage. Yeah, I doubt that fight's going to happen, especially at 205. I'd be shocked if Spitzbing wants to fight a no-name Saki. Brian Roger, he's not a no-name in any way. He is a kickboxing legend. I don't know what you're thinking about no-name over there. Bisping versus Cockhold. No, says CC Ryder. Deathstroke, goodbye, says Ann H. See you later, Deathstroke. Bisping was a kickboxer, says Duke Chronic. Jay Smooth says, Saki! Yes, I'm Michael Bushing's biggest fan, says Greg Owen Blaze. No, says Ann H. Bisping will kill him, says Joey Faggoter. Peace, Deathstroke. Now, would Bisping kill Gokhan Saki? The guy can fucking put people away. Would Bisping kill him at this stage of the game? Back in the day, I would say, yeah. I would say Michael Bisping for the win. But I don't know, man. Bisping's chin's been super suspect. It's been super suspect. I don't think the fight's going to happen, so to say who's going to win would probably be a dumb conversation to have. But I don't know, man. That would be an interesting one. Look what Kelvin did to him. Kelvin fucking rocked Bisping. Bisping versus Nick Diaz and CC Ryder. That's the fight that should happen. I 110% agree with that one. Joey Faggoter says, yeah, the eye story of Bisping was hardcore. Saki is a K1 legend, not a no-name. Yeah, I agree, Jay Smooth. I don't know. Brian Roger must be smoking something. Diaz, Bisping, sweet, says Duke Chronic. Bisping versus Rockhold 2, with Bisping winning by knockout again. So Vlad wants to see Bisping Rockhold. Well, number 3, that would be. Here you go, 3. Read only my comments is Select Circle. Okay. He also friends with Dana White. All right, Select Circle. Go ahead. Here's your chance. I'm just going to read Select Circle's comments as I open up the phone lines at 516-522-0267. Ladies and gentlemen, we're only going to read Select Circle's comments. All right, here we go. We're waiting. Okay, whenever he's ready. Where is he? Select Circle, where are you? Okay, we're waiting for Select Circle. We're going to only read his comments. All right, hold on. Okay, I'll give you another chance. The pressure is on. All right. Thank fucking God. Hey, what's up? Jose, welcome.
Wonderful. What's good with your boy? It's the boy Felony Jose checking in from the West Coast. Shout out to Killer Cali. What's good with your Mystic Moss?
I am wonderful, Mr. Jose. What's on your mind, my friend?
Yeah, man. Hey, man, this your boy Felony Jose. So check it out, bro. I wanted to kick a little game at you about the light heavyweight division. I feel there's a little fight coming up in the near future that's flying under the radar. Now, it's not really, nothing too major, but I think the fight is worthy of a little conversation on the MMA-Holes. You got the boy Ilir Latifi versus the big Brazilian. What's that boy's name, the Brazilian guy? Shit, man, I'll be forgetting that dude's name, bro. But yeah, the one that used to train with Chuck Liddell. He got knocked out by Rumble Johnson. He got knocked out by Gustafson. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Glover Teixeira.
Teixeira, there you go. Yeah, so check it out. What I wanted to say about this fight is that the boy Teixeira, man, he had a lot of hype behind him once upon a time when he was trying to get his little visa together, because they said he was training with Whoop-de-Whoop, with Chuck Liddell, and he was going to do this, that, and the third. But then he came over. He had a couple little W's, but then the boy got laid out by Rumble Johnson, and then he got laid out by the Mauler. So that derailed his little hype train, you feel me? And so now the boy, Ilir Latifi, though, is interesting, Chris, because he's a stocky little dude, you feel me? He's a stocky dude, just like the champ Daniel Cormier. So think about that one right there. How interesting would it be to see Ilir Latifi go up against another stocky, short wrestler at the 205 division, you feel me? That would be something interesting, man. Now, he already called out the champ, but we know he's going up to heavyweight to handle his business, you know what I'm saying, against the fireman. So now what needs to happen is that Gustafson and Ozdemir, they needs to get it in for the interim title. And then I think that the boy Ilir Latifi needs to be the next one in line. Speak on it, Chris. Let them know what's good, man. 100.
All right. Thanks, Jose. Volkan Ozdemir versus Gustafson. I say, but they're good buddies, so I don't know if that fight will ever happen, and yeah, it's probably not going to happen. Glover Teixeira, though, versus Latifi. I like it. Latifi creeping up the rankings over here. There he is. Hey, I'm Latifi. Big finish in his last fight. Let's check out his statisticals. Scrolling it down. Here we go. Glover Teixeira. Oh, it's coming up. It's happening. It's fucking happening. Fight tonight? What fight night is it happening at? Hold on. Scroll. The fuck fight night is happening? Glover Teixeira versus Latifi will be happening. So there you go. It's upcoming. So Jose, he beat you. I like the fight, and it is happening over there. So there you go. Glover Teixeira for Latifi. Let me know in the chat who you think wins. Man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one to call here, Glover versus Latifi. I would have to actually think about that. Coming off of a couple of wins over here. Latifi versus St. Preux with a big finish in the first round. That was a nasty finish as well. Had a unanimous decision over here versus Tyson Pedro. Lost to Ryan Bader, which was a sick finish by Bader. And he had 3 in a row over here. One was to Vellante. Yeah, this is the one I was at, 196. But yeah, Latifi's a legit guy, a legit guy, and he's a good wrestler. So let's see. Him versus Glover Teixeira. That's a tough one to call, man. Glover kind of surprised me in his last fight. He kind of surprised me. He came off of a sleeper. Let's go to Glover. Where you at? Where you at, Glover? He came off of a little sleeper, and thank you for the call, Felony Jose. And Glover's been around for a minute, 27-6-0. There was a time where this man was surging, and then John Jones happened. All right. Kirkinov was in the first round, and bang, finished by Glover Teixeira. Alex Gustafson did some work in the 5th round, finished him. Alex looked great in that fight. Cannonier was a win, and this one was UFC 208, which I was at. And, yeah, it was horrible. This fight was horrific. Lost to Rumble Johnson, where his tooth came flying out of his head, and he was on a 3-fight win streak before that. So, I mean, listen. He only has these 2 losses over here and a lot of wins. Glover Teixeira versus Latifi. Let me know in the chat who do you guys have. I really have to sit on this fight. I honestly can't give you a pick right off the bat. Let's get some more likes there. 58 likes is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Give me some more fucking likes on this show. Give me some more fucking likes right now. On this show, we want to make that man dance. Muslim by uppercut. So Marky Wahoo says Muslim by uppercut. Never go to sleep with a large insect in your room. Make sure you rip its legs off and impale it before you go to bed. Steve Johnson, never, ever, ever let that insect loose. You must quarantine that thing or kill that thing. Team. Let's see. Good night, Select Circle. All right. Filthy Animal says good night to Select Circles. Select Circle. God can't take it. Grover. Grover Teixeira. Grover. That would sound like Yoda. Yoda Teixeira. Later Select. Let's be honest. Some fighters can take it on the chin. Some can't. And I will be there fight night Boise. So it's fight night Boise. There you go. EF. YouTube stomped my glory 8. Shamrock is Irish. Never break kayfabe. Okay. John Jones is sandblasting a prostitute tonight. Is that true, Brando? Is that a fact that John Jones is currently sandblasting a prostitute tonight? That's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Praise YouTube, says Drunk Savage Vlad Sestelio 2. No, he's Mexican. Him and Ken were adopted. Look into it. Jose Lear all day. So Latifi is Jose. Jose's got Latifi. You got to think the younger of the two, right? Glover looks old as fuck. But Glover, I mean, he's still got some gas in the tank. Night Mom, a.k.a. Filthy Animal, says Select. Marky Wahoo says never, ever, ever eat a ladybug. The worst taste. Did you, Marky Wahoo, did you really eat a ladybug? How many people in the chat have eaten a bug before? Actually, I've eaten a cricket. I've eaten a chocolate-covered cricket. That's actually a true story. Do I need to tuck you in? All right, so you guys are having a good conversation. Worst thing is a goddamn insect was buzzing around in here and didn't land on the lamp. Make it an easy kill, so it's hiding in here somewhere. That's terrible. I will. I'll read anything, Select Circle. Write whatever you want. Is it illegal to jack off in a tree? Says Papacito Grande. I think so, yeah. I'm pretty sure it is. Vlad, I will go to Wikipedia. Depends how many feet away you're from a church school. So there's the answer. Everybody eats a few bugs a year and it's his sleep. Bugs like a dark, moist room. This conversation is getting really... Look at this fucking chat room. Oh, thank God, 10 more likes. It's Monday, and it must be a full moon. This chat has gone cray-cray. Thanks for the likes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes.
I've got
10 more likes.
fuck you dislikes.
I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I've got 10 more likes. I hope the dislikes die of AIDS.
Thank you for the likes. I do appreciate like the shit out of this video. And tonight, listen, let's be honest. There's really nothing to fucking talk about. Before I went live, I was like, well, we have to talk about the John Gotti thing since we covered it, right? And if you're jumping in, John Gotti gets his second pro fight. We talked about Gokhan Saki. We went over to the website over here as well. Make sure you check out the MMA-Holes.com where they're talking about Flat Earth, apparently. This is actually pretty funny. Shout out to Drunk Savage with this one. This was the Juggalo concert. I tell you what, I kind of want to go invade. Let me know in the chat, should we send Jesse Bell Hill to a Juggalo concert to interview people? I saw Barstool Sports did it. I can't fucking talk.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, but check that out. That video is actually pretty funny. Chad Mendes versus Myles Jury. I fucking love this fight. And this is what I'm going to end the show with. By the way, Chris Cyborg wants to go to boxing. I've got 2 fights on my contract left, and I will fight in boxing afterwards because boxing is dream for me to fight. So I want to put lipstick on pig. I want to fight in boxing and defend the belt maybe two more times. And that's about it. I'll be fighting in boxing. So that's it. Looks like Cyborg is going to go 2. Contracts up. And that's it. CBD. Nate Diaz. Vlad. CBD, 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 CBD. CBD, 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 CBD. CBD. It helps with healing process and inflammation and stuff like that. So you wanted to get these for before or after the fight training and make your life a better place. Yeah.
Chat's gone full retard. I feel right at home here. D.
Yeah. It has gone full retard. This chat room, well, we do say, and thank you, Vlad, for the wonderful, wonderful CBD donation. I do appreciate that on a Monday, kicking it off nice and hot. I appreciate that. Yeah, this chat is, sipping on Fago. Yeah. Gotti should fight Sammy the Bull daughter. She's kind of scary, says Brando. So the Brando is trying to line up Gotti's next fight. So yeah, Cyborg is doing this whole boxing thing. She wants boxing to be her last stop. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens to that division that they made just for Chris Cyborg. I don't know, but anyway. Chad Mendes versus Myles Jury. I want to end on this one over here. Chad Mendes is back. And he says, I would like to fight Frankie Edgar. And boom, this fight comes out. Myles Jury, Fight Night 13. I fucking love this fight. Love, 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 love this fight. I think this is a great fight. Coming back into the UFC and not with an easy opponent. Let's look at the... Hold on a second. Let's go back in time. We're going to go back in time, back again. All right.
Wonderful.
That's Monday, guys. Just cut me some fucking slack. Myles Jury sitting at number 15. He feels that he should be a little bit higher in the rankings. And here he is, Myles Jury, with that big weird head. Myles Jury, 17-2-0, 29 years old, 5'10", 145 with a 73-inch reach. Check him out on a 2-fight win streak over here, a unanimous decision and a first-round knockout. Lost to Charles Oliveira, and Donald Cerrone gave him a whipping. And check this out. When he came out of the Ultimate Fighter, he went on a tear. He went on a fucking tear and then ran to Donald Cerrone and put a little halt. Now, look at his losses, Myles Jury. Donald Cerrone, who is a fucking fighting at 170, right? Myles Jury drops down, and now he's fighting over here. Charles Oliveira, well, Charles Oliveira is another fucking goddamn animal. And then he has, whoops, what the fuck happened there? And then he rattles off 2 wins versus Mike De La Torre and Rick Glenn, decision unanimous and KO TKO. I think this fight coming back for Chad Money Mendes is a perfect fight because Money Mendes has been out it seems like he's been out for like 17 years, right? It's been forever. His last fight, well, I think we all remember that one over here. It was a loss to Frankie Edgar. The answer in the first round, he put him fucking to sleep. Came in on short notice versus Conor McGregor. And, well, it didn't work out too well for him there either. After this fight, he got popped for steroids and took a little break. 2015 was the last time Chad Money Mendes has stepped foot in the octagon. It's 2018. It's May 2018. Chad Mendes versus... Where is he? What the fuck's going on here? Where is he? Hold on. There it is. Versus Myles Jury. Myles Jury versus Chad Mendes. I love the fight at number 15. Yes, a top 15 fighter, but not top 5 fighter where Chad Money Mendes was. And if you notice this too, Chad Mendes is out of the rankings. They haven't resubmitted. Where's Money? They haven't resubmitted him into the rankings. So I'm curious to see where he lands. But Chad Mendes is nowhere to be found. I think he was number 3 or some shit like that. 2 or 3. He was pretty high up. He was somewhere up in the top 5. So there we go. Chad Mendes versus Myles Jury. What do you guys think of that fight? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Get your last minute likes in. Thank you for the donations. We are only going to go 10 more minutes on the show. The MMA-Holes hour. We're going a couple of minutes longer. We're going to take a couple of phone calls. Let me know what you guys think about Myles Jury and Chad Mendes. I'm looking forward to seeing Chad Mendes back, but 2015 was the last time he was in the cage. Cowboy needs to retire and chill out with his favorite GOAT. This is Brando. Mendes still had a concussion from McGregor, says Duke Chronic. I couldn't even believe at that fight that Frankie Edgar knocked him out in the first round. I was shocked. Here he is, Myles Jury with the big weird head. That's right. He's been fucking Cavillo relentlessly for almost 3 years, says Marky. Is he fighting? Is he having sex with Cynthia, Marky? Is that fake news? Marky, you made mentions of another song. I got to dig deep. Marky, send me a DM if you have another song. Jose, welcome back to the show. What's up, my man?
Hey, you talked to my cousin, Felony Jose. What did he say, man? Was he being okay? He wasn't acting crazy or nothing?
He was very well behaved. He was a nice young man.
All right, good, man. Well, this is regular Jose. I just wanted to check in with you, Mystic Moss. So I was reading some stuff online, and they were talking about...
well, hold on.
Super chat.
Nuri Muhammad.
A saltwater crocodile would destroy a gorilla.
That is true. That's true. I saw that shit on YouTube, bro. That guy's not lying.
Put that on the MMA-Holes website, please. I want to see this. Saltwater crocodile versus a gorilla. I would love to see that. All right, Jose, go ahead. Back to your Thank you for the
All right,
donation.
so yeah, man, what I was seeing, I don't know if you already touched on this point. I came in a little late because I had to do some light grocery shopping. The man's got to eat. But yeah, what I saw was Mr. Diaz brother himself, Big Nick Diaz, weighing in on the Conor McGregor fight. And what he was saying, and I wanted to get your opinion on this one, he was comparing the fact that to game plan against a guy, you know, like Khabib is kind of like game planning against George St. Pierre, because George St. Pierre has that superior fucking wrestling. So George was always able to control the fight. So, you know, George will jab with you. He had that good jab from Freddie Roach, but push came to shove. If he felt danger, he could always shoot and take a guy down and just dry hump the fuck out of him. So what Nick was saying is that Khabib is supposed to win this fight, you know, according to everybody. But Khabib does kind of V-line and do that. Just he comes straight forward and he leaves himself exposed to get countered. But he's saying that in order for Conor to win, Conor's going to have to game plan. So I wanted to see what your take was on, you know, the comparison of Khabib to GSP.
All right, thanks for the call, Jose. Khabib versus compared to GSP, I think that's a good comparison. I think GSP's striking is a lot more crisp than Khabib. And Habib's ground and pound, I feel, is more vicious. I feel there's a big difference there. A comparison, I mean, there's similarities, but not enough to compare. Khabib, to me, is his own animal. He's very unique with his style. The guy doesn't bleed. GSP bleeds. Khabib has not lost a round, right? So GSP has lost rounds. In fact, GSP has lost to Johnny Hendricks. That's what I think. Even though on paper he didn't lose, I feel he lost to a Johnny Hendricks. So no, I don't compare Khabib to GSP. I don't know if that's a really good comparison in my opinion. I mean, I could see a little bit, but I don't know. Anyway, that fight I feel is happening though. I think Conor versus Khabib is going to happen. There's just too much money on the line. So it's going to be interesting to see what Conor gets away with. Some people in the chat were saying, oh, by the way, shout out to Codename. Shout out to Codename. By the way, go subscribe to Codename. Codename, I subscribe to you, my friend. Codename is in the chat with a little fucking face over there. Check that little face. And your videos are great. It's awesome, man. This guy has some really good fucking videos over there. So check out Codename. A little shout out to him. I must be champion. It's my destiny. Khabib, says Cameron Olsen. Cameron, welcome back, man. We haven't seen you in a bit. Khabib was 10-0 before the UFC, says Duke Chronic. Yes, but, you know, suspect is the opponents. What's up, JBH? Is in the chat. Go check out JBH, the moderator. Okay, hold up. This is Marky Wahoo. All right, so Marky Wahoo, we're going to end with his song. We're going to end with Marky's song. Where's Filthy Animal to carry me to bed? Select Circle. Khabib is 15-0, says Duke Chronic. Why should one become an underscriber? I'm already wearing underwear. That's bad enough. Codeine. All right. Khabib never bleeds because he only fights plastic water bottles. Oh, snap. Thanks for the shout out. No problem, man. Yo, Coda, here's the thing. There's so many fucking people that are part of this community. And I've seen you in T-Man's chat. And while I was in T-Man's chat, I checked out the channel, man. I see you there all the time. And I have to say, it's fucking good. Codename's got a good channel. I mean, he's diving into dumpsters. Codename, let me know in the chat if you want me to give you a quick pop. I'll throw a quick video up. You're fucking awesome. Marky, I think Chris has it, says Michael Anzalone. Actually, throw it in the Discord. Throw it in the Discord, too. I have the Discord open as well. The patrons. Shout out to our patrons. And, oh, wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second. We have to stop the show. Okay? We have a new patron. And this patron came aboard because of our website, our wonderful, wonderful website. You can check that shit out over here. Right, this is the MMA Holes website, and there's a patron thing over there, and we got a friend, a new patron. There it is. You could become a patron through the website or a link in the description. But we have a new friend on the MMA Holes. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. Where is it? 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 Gotta find it. Where are you?
Super chat.
Hey, we got a super chat. Jose jumping in.
Mexico rules all you. Eat more tacos. War Diaz.
There you go. War Diaz is Jose Rodriguez. Thanks, Jose, for the $2 super chat. I do appreciate that. And yeah, there you go. Mexico rules all. Eat more tacos. War Diaz. And I got to say, I love tacos. I love tacos. Jose, what part of Cali you from? I'm from Central Valley. Hello, friend, says Marky Wahoo. All right, so here we go. Check this out. And that's right, motherfuckers. Rosie O'Donnell pledge 5 via Patreon. Rosie O'Donnell is now a patron. Rosie O'Donnell. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new patron. We haven't done this in a while. Let's dance. Are you ready, patrons? Put that head on my dick. Suck. I got a head on my dick. And suck. Another head on my dick. And suck. Yeah. I got 2 heads on my dick. Time to suck. Wait. 3 heads, 4 heads, 5 heads on my dick. I got 5 heads on my dick. Yes. Rosie O'Donnell put 5 heads on my dick. 5 heads on my dick. Oh! Yes. All right. Rosie O'Donnell is now a patron. That's right. That's right. All right.
Fap. Fap.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to the MMA Holes. Welcome, Rosie O'Donnell, one of our patrons. When you process, you will be part of our private Discord. Make sure you check out our wonderful, wonderful website. And that's right, you can watch the live stream on there as well. You are all wonderful, wonderful. Always remember, I'll be live Wednesday night for TGIW. We're going to be talking more about UFC 224. Justin Sumter will be back. He has big, big news. Now, remember, Justin Sumter is friends with Nick Newell, FAA, and he's got big, big news. Guys, I'll see you on Wednesday night. And always remember, don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA hole.